The water-fed pole doesn't work, man. It still works. It works. So, this is Keith Kalfas with the window cleaning blueprint. Now, in this video, have you ever been using your water-fed pole and it's not working? It's not cleaning the windows. You clean the windows with it. You rinse them down, and it leaves little tiny spots, even though on every single other house you clean the windows with, and the total dissolved solids says 0.0000 in the thing. And on the next house it works, but for some reason on these windows, whether they're hydrophobic or they're hydrophilic or whatever it is, so you run a re-rinse on them and then they're clean. Sometimes maybe there's just some, it's like you can clean thousands and thousands of windows, and every once in a while something weird will pop up that'll just like, it drives you to learn and research. We just cleaned windows on a house for a customer who was not happy, and we're gonna go back and clean them again, because this is what we do. And we clean out all the tracks and all the sills and all the screens, and the windows were messed up in this house. Like literally, I'd say 60% of the windows, it's a lot, maybe 70%, were all like gaskets were blown, and there was weird paint overspray. It was just like, there's nothing you could do. And sometimes when you get houses like that, no matter how hard you try, it looks bad, and it almost makes you look bad, right? But when you do a really nice house with perfect clean brand new Pella or Anderson windows, right, and they're beautiful, the customer's like, oh my God, you are the best window cleaner ever. Let me give you a 5-star review. Let me give you a 25-star review. You are the best. And you see, I know I am the best because we do the best. But then the next house, it don't work that way. Did something change with you or the quality of your work? Or was it the windows? Was it the environment? So we got to go back and clean this customer's windows by hand with a squeegee to prove to them. Maybe they'll come a little bit cleaner, but I doubt it, because the windows were messed up. But now I got to go back and prove that to the customer. I'm telling this story because some guys that are newer in the business will be like, oh, right? Because when you haven't done things enough times and got enough data and feedback to see like what's your fault, what's not your fault, you can get stuck in this like weird cognitive dissonance where you don't even trust yourself. Like, I'm trying my hardest, but it don't work. So check it out. If you focus on cleaning nicer windows and high quality, well, this was a high quality neighborhood, just had bad windows. If there's some way you can try to curve the percentage of what you can control to not clean really messed up windows, if that's possible. Basically, when you polish a diamond that's shiny and it's not cloudy, it looks beautiful and you take all the credit. If you try to polish a turd, you're just polishing. You can't, no matter what you do. It's like driving around an old rusty truck, which I've had with rust all over it. You can wax it and shine it, put armor on the tires, and it looks clean, but it's still an old rusty truck. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting how the credibility with your customer changes depending on what's going on with the windows, because they don't have any data to go off of. They just thought their windows were going to appear beautiful, high definition, perfect clean, because they're not educated in fabrication debris in the glass or blown gaskets in the windows, and how all this condensation and moisture can get in there, and how everything from hard water stains to even sometimes little mold spores in the bottom of the window. Weird shit, man. Or the UV tint coating on the window could get all scratched up, and they look at you like, how come that's not clean? It's because, and even if you try to educate a customer the best you can, it could be impossible. But you gotta love your customers. You gotta love them and serve with an attitude of service. Yes, Mr. Jones, I'm sorry that happened, but we'll be right back to fix it. And show up with a cape. That'd be awesome. Start selling capes with a squeegee on the back. Wear them while you clean windows. All right. It's Keith Kalfas with the window cleaning blueprint. Let me know in the comments below this video if you've experienced some of the same things. We're actually at a window cleaning job right now. These $1.99 packages are really popular. Houses like this. Your basic split level houses. Some bay windows in the front, window above the front door. 3 bedrooms, sliding windows in the back, $199 dog shit.